Hey guys, Coach Jake here. We know that constantly varied functional movement executed at high intensity makes us very fit over time. We do this in a relatively safe and controlled environment of the gym in order to build capacity that we can take outside the gym into real life. All of us know how we feel in the middle of a grueling WOD, and sometimes it can be tempting to just zone out and move, but I would contend that that is a poor way to train. Life may require you to be able to think critically in spite of the fact that all you can do is gasp for air while your heartbeat is pounding inside your head. Some of you may have heard me ask you obscure questions in the middle of a WOD, such as what is the muzzle velocity of a .308 round multiplied by the number of animals that Moses took on the ark, which of course is 0 because Moses wasn't on the ark. The reason why I do this is to make sure that you are mentally here and present. Since I'm not always around, there's an easy way that you can start to train this presence of mind on your own. Count your reps in your head. This means no poker chips. Another option is to simply pay attention to what is happening around you. Trying to remember specific details, so like so-and-so just failed his first 3 snatches in round number 4. This is a skill, and just like any other skill, it must be practiced. Doing this may very well save your life one day, especially if you work in a potentially dangerous job.
Hi everybody, welcome to Stay in the Gym Address, Sunday, July 20th, 2014. I hope you enjoyed that message from Coach Jake. Valuable stuff there. I have a lot of birthday announcements for this week. Today, on Sunday, July 20th, is Kaylin Kramer's birthday. Monday, July 21st, is Michelle Reno and Taylor Cowan's birthday. Wednesday, July 23rd, is Mr. Andy Bennett's birthday. On Thursday, July 24th, is Matt Clark 2.0's birthday. And on Friday, July 25th, is Bree Willoughby's birthday. Please reach out to them and wish them all a happy birthday. Guys, I have some technique that I want to cover for this week. First of all, before we get to the technique, I want to address our new pull-up bar that we have and how we should be doing pull-ups on that bar. So here's what we expect out of that. 810 CrossFit, if you have seen our new pull-up ring, it is against this back wall, and I want everybody to be careful. We're doing belly-facing only pull-ups on this pull-up ring. I don't want to have anybody doing pull-ups this way in case we fall off. I don't want anybody to hit their back against the wall or the kettlebells. So forward, belly-facing only. That way we've got some clearance behind us. And as always, if you are doing pull-ups, check for these J-cups. We don't want anybody to do pull-ups, come down and hit their elbow on the J-cups. So please be cognizant to take those J-cups and put them down. For technique for this week, I want to go over 2 items. First of all, we have a new stretch that we're going to be doing called the Twisted Cross. Here's what I'd like to see out of the Twisted Cross. The Twisted Cross is a great stretch we're going to start implementing for our anterior deltoid. And what I want to see happen is you're going to lay on your belly and you're going to take your hands face down, palm down, and lay just like a cross. I lay like so. Now I take one arm and I'm going to tuck it in next to my chest. I'm going to relax my face on the ground. I'm going to take the same leg as the arm that I tuck next to my chest. I'm going to reach it for that palm that's still out like a T. And I'm going to press with this right here and just relax and really stretch this anterior deltoid. And I'll just chill here. Now guys, a lot of the stretches we've been doing lately, I want you to relax into them. Try not to be very, very tight and fight those positions. Try to relax your musculature, almost as if you were falling asleep while you were doing the stretch. That's the Twisted Cross. So keep those points of performance in mind while doing the Twisted Cross. Next, I want to cover a little bit of rope climb technique. So here is a couple different options for the rope climb technique that we'll be doing on Monday of this week. Alright, for those of us that need some help with our rope climbs, I want you to picture going up the rope as if you were going upstairs as fast as you could. If you were going upstairs as fast as you could, you would bring your knees to your chest and you would skip multiple stairs so you didn't have to hit every single step on your way up. Same idea is on this rope. Take big steps up the stairs by getting your knees as far up to your chest as you can. That might even be accompanied by a slight lean back with your pole. Now, the basic way to do a rope climb is called inside out. So when I lift that knee up to my chest, you can see here that the rope goes on the inside of my leg and then it goes on the outside of my foot. I also can do inside out by simply having it go on the inside of my leg and on the outside of my heel. Either way, my pull stays the same. I lean back, I bring my chest up, and I'll make a knot with my foot. That'll be my step, if you will, while I'm going up the rope. So it'll look like so. Inside out, I wrap around and step on my own knot. Now I can stand and pull. Or I can do the same item this way, inside out on my heel, which will alleviate some of the rope burn that I might get while doing this. I sit right in that pocket, and now I stand up. Like I mentioned, more of a lean back will allow me to get my feet further up. So I will take less steps going up the rope. There's a little tidbit this week for your rope climbs you'll be doing on Monday. That is your technique for this week. And the last that I have for you is a chance, an opportunity for you to be entertained and inspired. This week of July 20th is the week of the CrossFit Games. This is our World Series, or our Super Bowl, if you will, of CrossFit. Now, the Masters division, which is ages 40 years old plus, starts on Tuesday, and it will last Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. The team events of the CrossFit Games, which are happening in Los Angeles, California at the StubHub Arena, or the Home Depot Center, is happening on Wednesday through Sunday. Also, the individual events are happening from Wednesday through Sunday. They start off at the Santa Monica Pier, just outside of Los Angeles, and then the rest of the events will happen at the StubHub Center in Los Angeles, California. Guys, this is a great chance to watch some of the very best athletes in the world test their fitness against each other. It's super inspiring, it's super entertaining to watch, and you can find information on it at games.crossfit.com. Also, on Friday night at 9 p.m. on ESPN2, it will be broadcast live. On Saturday night at 8 p.m. on ESPN, it will be broadcast live. And then on Sunday at 8 p.m. on ESPN2, the finals, where they will crown the champion for the men and women's division, will be broadcast live on ESPN2. So Friday at 9 on ESPN, Saturday at 8 on ESPN, and Sunday at 8 on ESPN2. Tune in and watch our Super Bowl happen, the CrossFit Games. Thanks a ton for tuning in. It's our pleasure having you, and we'll see you next week.